Hello and welcome back to my Italy Haswell 4 campaign. It's been quite a long time, I will admit. This is mainly due to my internet speed, which is quite abysmal, and which just sort of stopped me from being able to upload maybe one video a day, and I'm really sorry about that. I have actually tried to get fibre optic internet in my area where I live, but the UK infrastructure is terrible. I actually live right where the port is. See this little tip here? There's like a little sticky out bit there. It's called Flamborough Head, and there's a town called Bridlington. I live right there. Hull's actually down here, not there, but whatever. I'm not going to argue about that. So yeah, my internet's a bit shit, which is why my uploads are a bit terrible. But yeah, we're going to keep going. I have actually played the game quite a bit more than since I last played. I do know a bit more of the ins and outs and stuff. Still a bit confused about navies, because at the moment I just think they're a bit useless. I haven't actually managed to pull off a successful naval invasion yet, so I'm just going to leave them, because like I said before, when I played it on when I did a little playthrough before this Let's Play, we actually managed to get my navy wiped out effectively, which isn't the best. But yeah, we need to basically secure Africa. Ethiopia is looking pretty bulked out, so I think we're going to be okay here. And we have split off divisions into the different fronts, which is a good thing. But we obviously need to expand on that. Now, what does that mean? Battle plans with no assigned units. Ah, yeah, it's because we don't have enough. I could always just attach, say, you to that one, and we'll get that message up. But yeah, my French front is not very good. One thing that I have realised that I've not been doing very well this campaign is basically civilian factories. We need a lot more of them for trade and stuff, so we're not lacking in resources. I also haven't actually bothered getting better conscription and stuff, which is probably something that I should try and do. Free trade, factory output, construction speed. I'm going to go for free trade, because it's going to increase construction build time and stuff like that. What's this then? Tungsten and steel. See, we're so massively far behind on steel. What am I even training? A hell of a lot of tanks by the looks of it. Have I edited these divisions? I've edited that. A bit of that, I think. And that. See, my divisions are pretty terrible, really, but we are going for infantry, for armoured, should I say, but we need a lot of tanks, really, so I'm going to actually cut production of that, and cut production of that, cut production of that. And we'll add an extra 4 onto that then. So now I'm wanting to get just a shit ton of civilian factories. That's going to help us build more stuff, which is what I wasn't doing before. And we can get more military factories, more dockyards, and better infrastructure and defences. Which is eventually something what I obviously want to do. Now, one thing that I'm not sure whether I should do is attach all these onto the French front, because we're not actually going to be going to war with Yugoslavia, anytime soon, really. Maybe I should just attach, do we want some armour? Do we even have any armoured now? We'll attach these 2 armoured units over. There you go. And that should help that front. So yeah, my thoughts on Haswell 4 then. I think it is a very nice looking game, I will admit. In fact, one thing that I can do is actually turn my graphics up, because I did a very silly thing. I managed to actually really quite heavily fail when it comes to actually putting my computer together. I had a house party while my parents went away, which was a bit naughty, and I moved my computer to be like this because I got surround sound, so I wanted to use that as a speaker. But when I plugged it back in, I plugged my monitor into my integrated graphics card by mistake, which obviously meant that my performance was a bit laggy. Ah shit, it's gonna want to restart. Right, we'll be back in 2 minutes. Right, anyway, hopefully this is gonna look a bit nicer now, with textures and stuff. What I will say as well is, whenever I press F9, which is my shortcut to start recording, it'll change the map mode, because that's like a shortcut to change the map mode, so if that happens every episode, then that's why. But yeah, so we're actually ready to enact that plan if we wanted to. And France has actually moved its troops away from the border, which is a bit surprising. Look at our factories going up. That's very good to see. We must be able to get civilian factories a lot quicker than military ones, I'm guessing. I think I'm going to keep putting it up. We're just going to spam civilian factories. I think that's the plan. We'll get all of them, and then that should be okay. Nationalist Spain wants... Yep, that's fine. We can get research as well. Another thing, I'm so shocked that I haven't been researching any of this. But we want... do we want that one? Bomb room... I think we'll get that, yeah. We want dispersed industry. I've been really lacking on actually researching industry stuff. We've got no national focus set as well. I think we do want to be going for industrial effort. But yeah, what I was saying before the restart is I was wanting to actually I was wanting to talk about Haswell 4 as a game itself, and what I think it lacks. And I think what it lacks is depth. Now, Haswell 3 had a lot of depth, mainly because of the army structure. Although this does have depth, but it has it in a different way. Like, this is depth. You could, describe this as depth, and the whole editing the, templates is depth. But, like, I just think the combat system is just not as good as what Haswell 3 was, because it's very automated. It's basically turned quite a lot into a simulator. So like with Haswell 3 you could put your HQs on AI mode, and I think that's basically what it's turned into, sort of. Now you may dispute that, and if you do disagree with me, just let me know in the comments. It's nice to get a few more comments, so just let me know. We can actually get some more tungsten. Buy it off Sweden. But it's steel that we want. And we don't really want to be buying it off any of them. Belgium's not even going to exist. British Raj, shall we? Obviously we don't want to do too many trade deals because it's going to use up all our civilian factories. Which isn't the best. See, these are going to take forever to come just because we don't have enough steel, so I need to really emphasise getting more civilian factories. I'm going to put the speed up because there's not really much we can do at the moment. So yeah, I think my rating out of 10 for Haswell 4 is probably like a 7.8, close to, I don't think it's quite an 8. But the thing is, one thing that I know I can almost bet money on is that this game will become a 9 at some point in its life. I know that this game is going to become really good. But like all Paradox games, it's just going to take a bit of time. Like like everyone was saying how Hearthstone 3 was absolutely crap when it first came out, but like it's massively improved since. So, what are these red bars at the bottom? Forces comparison, we are stronger. Ah, right. Apparently we're massively stronger on the Yugoslavian border. Don't know how, because maybe our troops are just a bit better. So yeah, we're just waiting on these factories. Modify government again. We do want to keep free trade, I think. We can mobilise, which I think we want to be doing. We'll go to a war economy. Because I don't know what that does. What does it do? Consumer goods factory 15%, military factory construction speed plus 20%, civilian to, and it just lowers conversion time, so that's quite good. Industrial effort we've just got. We'll go for an extra research slot, because that's going to massively help. And we've got 3 military factories. We'll add it onto the tanks. I'm going to reduce that. I'm going to reduce that. We're going to max that out. And we're going to go for that. We do seem to have a lot of military factories now. We should be able to hopefully fill the requirements for these light tanks. So is there anything that we don't have currently? We've got artillery there, we've got motorised there, we've got support equipment, and we've got weapons 1. We need to be improving our weapons massively. Armoured. Oh shit, we're not getting heavy tank. I think I will actually put that on. And as for aircraft, we're not going to get any. But we'll start getting a stockpile of heavy tanks. I'm going to scrap all of them, I think, and we'll put that up to 3. Is anything else that's filled? We want to keep getting weapons and stuff, because that's going to increase our supply. Look, we've got a surplus of 7k, which is very good. We've got a surplus. We've got a lot of convoys as well. Are we still producing convoys? No. That's good. Probably want to start getting some more dockyards, really, but you need more XP. You are producing equipment that you have no division template for. Ah, right, it's the heavy tank. So we need more army experience, I think, for that. How do you actually create a... How do you actually create a division? Oh, they're reserves. I did not know that. Let's put them up to elite. We can't do that. Okay. These are starting to. These green bars are starting to move forward though. I'm gonna get rid of that. God, we're so far behind on the resources. It's quite embarrassing. Constructions are going up faster. When is this one going to be done? October. So it's taken about 2 months to build then, isn't it? I think. Let's try and get rid of this massive deficit of that. We don't want to use 7 civilian factories, we'll just use 1. But yeah, I've probably not done very well. Well, no, I know I've done pretty poorly on this Let's Play, I'm going to be honest, guys. And I can probably tell you are ripping your dicks off, but I can only do my best. And when I first started this, like, I'd only had a couple of, like, 4 hours gameplay time, so that's the main reason, really. We're getting through these light tanks, which is good to see. And our efficiency is going up slowly. Got 2 research slots, that's excellent. What do we want then? We want to really get mechanical computing. It's going to reduce our research time and unlock encryption and decryption, which means we can see over the border at roughly how many troops other nations have. We really could do with Marines, but not yet. And we definitely want maintenance company for when it comes to getting tank divisions. What's this? Fortification effort. Piedmont adds 15 land forts and then a load of other coastal forts. Do we really want to get that just yet? I don't think so. We will actually get Triumph in Africa though. Still massively behind. Nearly got that though. Ooh, convoy raiding there. What are these guys? Submarines and destroyers. And we've got 12 submarines and 8 destroyers there. I'm going to select that because I want to split that. And I want to select that and split it. We're going to move the destroyer fleet over there. We're going to move this destroyer fleet over there as well. We've got a destroyer fleet here. Yep. I'm going to move all my destroyers there. There. Oh, that's a funny one. Submarine can go there. I'm going to move all my submarines there as well. Merge them. Destroyer, submarine. They can go there. Now they should all be destroyers, yep. I'm just trying to get a rough idea of what ships I have. Got destroyers in them, but they're more like attacking ones. That's not there, that can go there. I do like the noises as well. And then we'll move you there. Got you two there. What are them? More submarines. Select them two. Merge them. We will actually merge you three. Like that. I don't know whether that fleet's too big though. See what I mean? I don't know how big a fleet should be at its max before it's like, you know, takes on a penalty. Oh, I've got all these ships up here. You two can be merged. Oh shit, no. You two can be merged. And then we've got you as well. You can be merged there. And then we'll just send you all there. So they're all like my capital ships mixed with destroyers. These are just pure destroyers. They're submarines. Your destroyers. And we'll actually unlocked a load of stuff that we can do. More research. So what do we want to be going for now? What year is it? 36. So we're not quite in 37 yet. We could get some more armoured stuff. Don't think I want to. Anti-tank. We don't even have anti-tank yet. We've gone for Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. Apparently. Because I'd rather go for something else, I think. I don't want mass assault, because we're not going to focus infantry. Throwing shells not main, so that's more artillery based. But then mobile warfare. Are we going to be more like a blitzing nation? It's like mobile infantry. Or do we want that? Because I'm not really that, it's just because I'm not too bothered about... No, we will go for that, because it's got breakthrough and soft attack. And it's got a bit of motorised in there as well, so we'll go for Grand Battle Plan. Modify government. And I don't really know what we want to do. We've got free trade and war economy at the moment. Also, we're not going to have total mobilisation. We could increase the amount of troops that we have, but I don't think we need to do that just yet. We could go for a political advisor. Airbase. All them increase. Nope. Effective partisan. Compassionate gentleman. War industrialist. Yeah, we'll go for that. Because it increases military factory speed. God, but it's taking its time to get through that, isn't it? Are these going up? They are, aren't they? Maybe we should go for a bit of trade. But what and who with? United States, could we possibly increase that to 2? Yeah. And now we're 42 steel. God, we don't seem to be getting it down, do we? All our air forces are in Italy, I think. Yep, Sardinia. They're naval bombers, so they're going to naval bomb. Latium. They're just going to patrol, I suppose. More research. I don't know what I want to be going for. Maybe construction 2 or 2 ahead. Resource gain efficiency. That's going to help with our deficits. Technology 0. That's enough time to wait. What does... that gives us plus 20% national unity. Let's have a look then. Befriend Yugoslavia. Do we really want to be doing that? No, we want to be conquering it. That will increase world tension and reduce popularity of fascists. Is it in our country? I don't know. How come we can't support them? Oh well. Right, I think Italian highways would be good. That's going to add infrastructure. What does infrastructure actually do though? I know it's like movement speed of troops and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to end it here because we're getting quite carried away. So thank you all for watching. Please do like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next episode. So thank you and goodbye.